The most extreme plan. Oh, so-and-so lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. You didn't work hard enough. And then you just focus on this. You just do this stuff. Best way to lose weight ever. And for me, that's fun. I enjoy it. The strategy that they have for you is not working. So it's their fault. So today, I'm gonna go into why the system is keeping you down, preventing you from losing weight. So the number one reason why you're not making progress is because of all these marketers, right? Everyone wants to sell you something. And in order for you to pay attention to them, they have to have like the most extreme plan. It's gotta be some like super dark secret or like a celebrity secret workout plan or something. So then you do some super restrictive plan like chicken, rice, broccoli for breakfast. Then for lunch, more chicken, rice, broccoli. Or you do some like stupid detox thing that actually doesn't even work. You do these, it's miserable, or maybe not miserable, but you don't like it that much. And then you get burned out, you lose consistency. Or if you go all the way through, you lose all the weight you wanted, but you're doing something like keto, and then what are you gonna do after you're done, right? You can like keep doing keto for the rest of your life, that's fine, but what if you don't want to? What's your plan? You don't have one because they just taught you that keto is this like secret, super thing, the best way to lose weight ever. So they make these huge promises. I'm sure you've seen the magazines. I get frustrated every time I'm at the grocery store and it's just right there and it's like, oh, so-and-so lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Just follow this secret detox diet, right? It's bullshit, okay? And then they tap into your emotions. They make these huge promises. They don't deliver. And then they might not say this directly, but they insinuate that it's your fault. You didn't work hard enough. You aren't dedicated. You don't have the discipline of a Navy SEAL. You didn't do it right. But really, it's their fault. They're giving you bad information. The process, the strategy that they have for you is not working. So it's their fault. So you're probably wondering, what do you do instead? And what I'm saying is you should do this. So I'm gonna fill this in and use myself as an example, but I just wanna give a brief overview. So we have two circles. One circle are things that work. So again, I'm gonna fill this in, but there's a lot of things, a lot of tools in our toolbox that we can use in order to lose weight, right? So that's this circle. This circle are things that you like to do. So it doesn't matter if it pushes you towards your goal or not. This is just things that you'd like to do. So now, and this is super simple, but they don't teach you this, you just find the intersection of things that work, things you like, and then you just focus on this. You just do this stuff. This is the foundation. This is most of what you do. And as long as you're consistent most of the time, you will make results. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean you can never do this stuff because you like to do it. So we're looking for a balance. So you can do some of this stuff still, even though it's not pushing you towards your goal. But this is the foundation. Okay, so this is gonna be a quick example for me. So we have all these things over here that can work, but I don't wanna do them. So I don't have to. But you'll see people that are like, oh, do intermittent fasting, you have to, it's the best. It's not the best. And when we look at clinical data, when we look at studies, when calories and when protein are the same, everything else doesn't matter, right? You could be high fat diet, you could be high carb diet, you're gonna lose weight as long as your calories are at a deficit. So I put this in red. Energy, which is what calories are, that's just the way it's measured. You wanna be in an energy deficit. So that's the goal of this stuff. This stuff can also work, but it works by getting you into that deficit, So for me, I like to lift heavy. I like lifting weights. I blast music. I put caffeine in my system. I think about things that make me upset, and then I just generate the most amount of force that I possibly can during the lift. And for me, that's fun. I enjoy it. Other people don't like it. Other people like other things. So that's first thing. Second thing, high protein. So that's really critical for a bunch of things. I'll probably get into that for another video. But for me, I look for meals that have high protein, and then I use like protein powder, protein bars. I have coffee pretty much every day. Sometimes I'll put a scoop of protein powder in it, and I like it. It tastes a lot more like hot chocolate than coffee. Mixes it up for me. I like it. Next thing, I enjoy fruits and veggies. So getting back to protein, one thing I do is I make oats, and I mix protein powder in it and a bunch of fruit, mix it up with a spoon, bam, ready to go. But this is really gonna help with hunger. Helping with hunger is gonna help with the energy deficit. It's gonna make it easier. So fruits and veggies are gonna fill you up more, then you're not gonna eat as much. Yeah, so with that said, cardio. You don't have to do cardio. I personally hate cardio. I don't like jogging. I don't like that. But what I found is that I like doing virtual reality games. In that, I have like a boxing game, which is really good, wears me out. This other like rhythm game that's really cool. But the point is, that gets my cardio in. So you have to find what you enjoy doing. And doing cardio helps. Again, you don't have to. All cardio is doing is is helping you get into this deficit. So next thing, I cook most of my meals. You don't have to, but you can. It's a strategy. Another thing I do, sometimes I get frozen meals at the grocery store. These aren't like bad, okay? Like these work. Again, we're focused on calories, protein. And then the third category would be micronutrients. So like fruits and veggies. Last thing, emotion regulation skills. So I take these skills from dialectical behavior therapy, just kind of stealing them, but they really do apply. So for example, if you're hungry and you can't eat more protein, you can't have more fiber, what are you gonna do? You can use these emotion regulation skills to kind of sit with the hunger, deal with the hunger, get through it. Or for example, I have plenty of people that wake up some days and just don't want to exercise. Well, what do? Motion regulation skills. And again, we can go over that in another video. So that leaves you for things you like that aren't necessarily getting you towards your goals. You can still do this stuff. I have bacon regularly. I eat pasta, pizza. Like I watch Netflix. That's not necessarily burning calories or whatever, but you don't have to be like this perfect thing. You don't have to exercise 6 hours a day and like eat chicken, rice, broccoli. So to recap, do this stuff. It's literally all this is, right? I sell coaching, but you don't need it. Just find whatever this is for you. That's it. Done.